Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I've got my lovely client Terri in. She was in last week. I just haven't got round to being able to do this voiceover as I've been super busy, but I am getting it done. As I promised, I was not going to neglect you all again. So I've sanitized our hands and washed everything down. Everything is all fresh and clean, and I'm going in with the skibber bit and doing my cuticle prep. I go down the right side of her nail, keeping it parallel to the nail so I'm not digging in, making any indents or anything like that. And then I will pop my e-file in reverse and go back the opposite direction, just really pushing back that cuticle and cleaning up the sidewall area as well. And this particular client has really high nail beds, so her nail beds are naturally quite high. So yeah, you will see at the end. So after I've done that with that, I'm gonna go in with my sand band and just go ahead and etch and remove the shine off the natural nail plate. So I'm just using really gentle motion. I have it on a speed 3 on my Sayang. I'm just really tickling over the surface of that nail plate. I'm then going to take these beautiful cuticle scissors from Katie Barnes and I'm just going to trim off the excess skin around the cuticle. These are so easy to use. I just absolutely love them. So much less scary than nippers. And then we're going to scrub and clean away all of the dust and dirt. And then we're going to apply our forms. And now I'm just going to do a clear base on all the nails. So this client likes them almond / like little mini stilettos. But we're not going to go really sharp. So I'm just going to sculpt out the clear base first. I'll let you watch. I'll show you a couple of nails clear base. And then I'll show you the rest design. So I'm just tapping that clear base right into the cuticle area, making it nice and flat. I don't want any bulk or any sort of build-up of the nail. I just want really thin, clear base. As you can see, when I turn her nails to the side there, you can see how thin that really is. And then I'm just going to refine them and shape them up a little bit, which I did off film. And now we're going to go in with the design. So I'm using Unicorn Crush from Sonia Williams. It is a loose glitter and it's absolutely stunning. And I'm just going to ombre that down the nail. And I think I use amor to ombre that with. So I'm just loosely tapping that onto the nail plate, keeping it nice and thin. And doing a thin kind of fade down the nail, tapping it in. And I think I let that set before I go in and ombre on it because I'll just move all that glitter around and move on to the next nail, which is going to be a full nail of CJP Orchid. We're then going to move back to the pinky where I'm going to just ombre with Amor, and I'm using Amor over the glitter. I am just tickling the very front onto that glitter because I don't want to cover the whole glitter with Amor, so I still want some shiny bits. I just want it to look like it's feathered down. And then I'm going to cap that nail with crystal glass. Just patting and pulling it down the nail, bringing it in at the sidewalls. Trying to keep my shape as neat as possible. I'm also using the Liz Guild brush from CJP. And then we're going to move on to the middle finger, which is a marble. So I'm using half on one brush of coconut milk, and then I pick up the beads on one side of each brush, on each side of the brush, and then I'm taking Orchid, coconut milk, and I'm just placing 2 beads on, and I'm going up through it and back down it. I'm just going to marble on the whole nail with those 2 colours. I don't think I apply any glitter on this. I think I literally just do the marble, and then we'll move on. So we're just going to do the same as what we did on the pinky, on the index finger here with that stunning glitter. Just look how beautiful it is. It's so pretty. I wish someone could have a full set of that. Just ombre'd. Beaut. And now we're just going to do an ombre with Orchid and Amor on the thumb. So I'm just placing my bead on. I use the tip of my brush to really blend that bead in and feather it down. So we've got no harsh lines. And then I'll then carry on and pat and pull that bead down onto my clear base. And take off any excess that might come off the tip. And then I'm going to use Amor and ombre that down. So I place my first bead on. I'll just... no, I don't. I'm taking some more Orchid. As I said, these were done last week. I just can't even remember what we did. And now we're going to take Amor and ombre that down. So I always use the tip of my brush to blend the back of that bead in. And then I'm just tickling the front of that bead down onto the pink. As you can see, these 2 ombre effortlessly. And then I will go back and do my ombre and cap and stuff with the glitters. So after I capped all the nails, I'm going to go ahead and file them into shape. And then we will apply top coat when they're all nice and filed. So they're all filed and cleaned, and now I'm using the Time to Shine top coat, which is Lush. And I'm just going to give a nice top coat to all of these nails. As you can see, like, her natural nail beds are quite high, so you have to really be wary of how much product you apply in that area, otherwise they look quite bulbous. But yeah, so it's just getting to know your individual client's sort of nail beds, and how they cope and how they work and stuff like that, to each individual needs of your client. And then I'll cure this in the lamp for 60 seconds, and when she comes out, I will obviously apply cuticle oil just to replenish those nutrients that we've dehydrated out prior to our application. And then I've left a little clip at the end for you to see the final result. I hope you enjoyed this video. Can't wait to see you again in my next video. I love you all. Please give it a like and subscribe if you're not already.
Bye.
And I'll see you all again soon.
Bye.
Bye.
I said bye.
I know you did.